Moving on now, and despite the decision to allow women to serve in full combat roles, the Army has announced none have yet applied. But according to our female veterans, women have been on the front line already.
I'm very proud to be a female veteran, and I'm very happy that I was born at the right time to be able to enlist in the services and do my bit like a lot of my friends did.
Amy Taylor was one of the first women to serve in the military overseas, deployed to New Guinea during World War II.
There were 1,000 men on the decks, and you can imagine the welcome we got. They were absolutely overawed to think that, you know, the women really now are going to serve. And as I said to them, well, we want to do our bit for our country, and we're going to show you we can do it.
The girls run down and said, "Oh, war's over, war's over." Off went the uniforms, on went the high heel shoes, and
yeah, that's right. We were up in New Guinea when peace was declared. One of our ladies typed up the surrender papers, and then the signal group, they were very responsible with the communication. So the women up there played an important role at that time.
Today, women make up more than 10% of the Australian Defence Force and are now in commanding roles in the Navy, Air Force and Army. Last year, the decision was made to finally allow women to serve on the front line. But many female veterans believe they've long been at the forefront of military action.
18th of July, we've just been getting the order to start moving into tier.
Matina Jewell was serving as a UN peacekeeper in Lebanon when war erupted around her in 2006.
I was based at Patrol Base Keyarm at the time, and literally within minutes we started to see around us Israeli fighter jets in the skies systematically targeting, bombing and destroying Hezbollah bases around us.
She was leading a convoy of armoured vehicles when a road accident ended her 15-year career.
I broke my back in 5 places. I ruptured my diaphragm, and there were a number of other internal injuries. Minute by minute, I was starting to feel more pain, and I couldn't help but wonder whether I'd be able to walk again, and certainly whether I'd be able to continue my career in the military.
Matina was the first woman to be trained as a Navy diver and has served 5 overseas missions.
I'd be reticent to call myself a trailblazer, but I acknowledge that I have had an amazing career in the Australian Army and opened up some different roles and opportunities that women before me hadn't had the opportunity to do so.
Women's roles have changed over the last 40 years, mostly because they've been able to stay in a lot longer. So because they didn't have to leave when they were married or when they became pregnant, they're able to take on roles for longer and specialise in whatever occupation that they've chosen.
But many female veterans believe the full extent of their contribution is not always recognised by the general public.
Every Anzac Day, without a doubt, there is always someone who tells me that I'm wearing my father's medals on the wrong side because they don't understand that women are serving and that a woman would be capable of having earned 8 medals at my age.
The bond is so strong with ex-service women, there's no doubt about it. What we did during the war paved the way for letting the hierarchy know that women can do the job and they can do it well.